Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one between the Miami Dolphins and the Las Vegas Raiders. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Baker going to throw this right away. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw it. He'll look downfield for Waller. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Raiders at 10-2 on the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Jacobs going to try the middle. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37th. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Mayfield. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Throw right side here, taken in by Bateman. Oh, the hurdle. Oh, and he's brought down after a very nice gain. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Darren Waller, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 13. They'll try and start this drive in the air. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
On 2nd and 9, Tua. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Jonathan Abram picks it, and the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing, maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 26. 44 yards rushing for him now to this point. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd and 1, here's Mayfield. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And the Dolphins are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Tua sets up to pass it. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And this is caught by Parker for a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from evening this one up. Mike McDaniel, no hesitation on his end. He's telling his offense to go for 2. They'll try and run it here. And this play is not going to work. He stopped short of the goal line, and this will remain a 7-6 ball game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who is shaken up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 42-yard line. Mayfield off the play fake. The 20, 10, 5, and he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Darren Waller with his second touchdown here in this first half. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
They're going to try and run. And he's going to go down right at the line of scrimmage. The defense left him with nowhere to go. And the try for two is denied. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Finding space at the 40. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They'll send the tight end in motion. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Tua. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out in the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
3rd and 1, and Tua wants to throw it. And down he goes, brought down a Raider sack. They'll send the tight end in motion left. Tua on 4th down. He is going to find Hill here. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill, 46 yards. And the Dolphins' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. The two are going to try and throw for it. And it's incomplete, but a flag is down here, so hang on. Let's see what we've got. So erase the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy and use in addition to the pencil.
And those last forever.
A long time.
No doubt.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. That's caught inside the 20. It's a big play there for Vegas. 64 yards. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Jacobs, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Play fake. Mayfield rolling to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And this one is right through. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. In motion, Hill. On 2nd and 12, Tua. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 1st and 10, it's Patterson. And he'll be taken down after a gain of about 8, as that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. From the 35 on 2nd down, Tua. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Tua looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
3rd down is the down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
In motion, Hill. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he will have a Dolphins 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, the great coach said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Tua going to run again, and he is going to lose yardage here. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Let's go.
Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Cedric Wilson from 3 yards out. And the Dolphins will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. They'll try and throw for it. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. The 40. 20. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Raiders.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
Fielded right around the 8. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Play action, now it's Tua. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Completes it to Aguilar. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
To his throw, pulled in by Aguilar. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 23 yards the pickup there. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Going deep here for Parker. And this one is incomplete.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
Tua, the final shot before half. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys...
Oh, what a juke into space. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Tua now on 1st down.
Open man is Waddle, complete.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 41. Now Tua. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another 1st down.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he's going to be close to a 1st down as he gets this to the Raiders' 31. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
A Miami 1st down, that one going for a gain of 11. They'll send a receiver in motion left. On 1st down, Tagovailoa firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Up at number 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Raiders' 15-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down.
Tua.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the 1st down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
Yeah, and on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. Off of play action, Tagovailoa.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Touchdown!
Tyreek Hill with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Dolphins are an extra point away now from moving out in front.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
Rolling to his right. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on 1st down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. To throw on 2nd and 6. Tua. Open receiver here. Complete. It's Parker. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And, yep, indeed, the flag is out.
Yo, what's the word, gang?
Yo.
Hey, but no, hold on, though. Give me a minute. I gotta play a few more games after this, too. My little franchise game.
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
On play action, here's Tua. It's a slant to Hill. They get 14 yards,
Yo,
but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty.
Yeah.
Yo, ass dick.
They took it every time. Yeah, fucking extract. I'm sick.
Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua. Got a man. It's Waddle complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now. 1st and 10. And again, it's Tagovailoa. Right back to Jalen Waddle for another catch. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jalen Waddle, 28
Hey, but no, hey, Jada, watch my stream real quick. Oh, I'm streaming right now. Hold on.
You on Twitch?
No, I'm on YT.
YouTube?
Yeah. Want me to share my screen or some shit? Like, game share type shit?
I'm in the game right now.
Oh, damn. Yeah. Sure.
I'll watch it after. He probably didn't quit.
I sent this to your phone.
Extra point up and good by
Little
more
Uzi
after
Vert.
this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
You ain't never gonna call back. Get big money on my back.
Sanders now to kick this
It's
one
my
away.
back from our side.
Damn, fuck. I gotta
Austin
bust this
lets
nigga
go to the
ass right
side of
now.
the
Oh,
end
shit.
zone.
Oh yeah, Crip. Whoa, they ass is dirty. I just hit the fuck out this. Bro, I just hit the fuck out this nigga. He didn't fumble. Alright.
You want to make sure you have eyes towards the return
I just
guy
made
because you want to make sure that
2K30.
the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he
Gotta
secures
hit
the
the
catch.
bitch up.
He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the
Ooh.
ground. We've got to get it back.
On second down, Jacobs once more. 69 yards rushing for
I
him
just hit
now
the
on what
fuck
was his
out him and he done
10th carry of the
fumbled
ball
on.
game.
Okay,
I
Madden.
know this type of running back.
Oh, they
I mean,
ass
this
so dirty.
size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter,
Yeah, I gotta
you're kind of
Good
complacent
shit.
about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. On second down, Jacobs.
Damn, he just
And
finna
he
run
gets
the
this out to
fucking
about
ball,
the
bro?
40.
Okay.
It's a
Run the
7-yard
fucking
pickup.
pigskin
They'll be
there,
looking
alright?
now to
It's
3rd
cool.
and 6.
yeah, cover
They
4.
are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, Mayfield.
Good
And
D.
that will be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he
Give
seems
me
a little
that.
bit confused trying to complete passes.
Desperation time.
Dolphin,
Mayfield on
get it to
fourth
him,
down.
bro.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off Byron Jones. And
Let's
the
fucking go.
Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. When I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
They'll try and run some clock
Ooh.
here as they keep it on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means it might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go.
Nah, I just tripped my own player. Wow.
Tua going to throw.
He's gonna go for 2.
He is going to find Hill here. And they're able to work this to the 25
Niggas always
before it's all
talking
said and
this
done. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Dancing to his left. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
To throw again on second down. Tua. And he's got his tight end Gesicki in the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins.
You didn't know that?
25 yards.
You don't actually no, you only do that like when they send people in motion. That's that's the only time when I do it.
And they got it easy ass one.
Tua going to try and throw for it. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes it can prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove converted.
6 for
That's 2
6.
points for the
Let's
defense,
go.
but not on that play.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Foreign cool. Oh, baby, hey.
Set to get this drive started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you.
He's got a man complete. And he'll have
That's a
it
good
past
catch.
midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. He'll let it fly for Austin. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. So this now a 9-point difference.
How do you do that if you plant? How do you get beat deep if you playing off? How do you get beat deep if you playing? You playing off? No, actually, no, I was just pressing. I was just pressing him. I'm tweaking. I'm like, damn, outside shading you. Wow.
Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now a handoff running through the middle. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 40 yards.
Bro, I got a total of 550 yards, bro, on this nigga.
Down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
I just don't run the ball. That shit not gonna
Not totally home free yet, but it's
Hey,
looking
Jaden, who you have?
1st and 10.
I got Green Bay.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
Weak as hell. You bogus.
Run to the right. Stop it.
Tua now on
Stop
1st
trying to
down.
run.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's
Play
another
action.
timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
Stop fucking running the ball,
Some
dumbass.
water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Tagovailoa looking to throw it.
I'm so happy. Oh my gosh.
Their partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately,
Put
with
him
that
on the curl.
incompletion,
Ah.
right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a
Oh
big
my
3rd
God.
down
Jair
play
got
in order to
fucking
pick up the
cooked.
yardage needed.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
That's on me. Me and this dude going back and forth. Oh, fuck.
Now Tagovailoa. Got a man. It's Patterson complete. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get into his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked it down to force a 4th down?
He just sending a. What is he in?
In motion, Hill. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down.
Cover 4, cover 3.
Tua on 4th down. And going deep once again is Jacobs. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Baker. That's caught by Waller out left side. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down. Now Mayfield. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
That should be where we're going. Yeah, let's go.
And the tight end goes in motion left. Mayfield. Open man is Bateman. It's complete. One last shot for Mayfield here. And this is going to be caught on the final play. A touchdown. How about that? And a 2-point conversion now will send us to overtime.
And understandably, this crowd is in an absolute frenzy. But they've got to back it off a little bit, let the guys operate, and they need to take a deep breath as well. They still got to get a 2-point conversion in order to tie this one.
Fig might get this shit.
No time on the clock. Are we going to overtime, or does it end right here? One final shot. They'll look to throw. And he is in. The play works, and we are headed to overtime. I think we just witnessed the ultimate.
Damn, this nigga we just went to OT too. What the fuck?
Win the game, and they don't get the 2 points right. Why did they go for the 2-point conversion?
It is a head scratcher, but I go back to when we sat down with them in our meeting, and they just kept coming back to special teams. It's just been not very good in practice this week. I wonder if that ghost loomed over them and decided not to kick it there.
Oh, shit, we gonna stand that shit. Yeah.
I think your odds are a whole lot better just snapping, putting it down and kicking.
Yeah, I'm not buying it. You gotta kick the extra point. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. All set up for him right now, Charles. Opening possession of overtime. They've got the football. They also obviously have this home crowd behind them in a big way.
They get that extra energy from them, but they've got to be careful not to let that adrenaline get away from them and play too fast or create errors of their own making. Use that energy, embrace it, but make sure they channel it the right way. They've got a chance to go downfield, score a touchdown, and end this game.
Got it.
That one a first down pickup of 8. He'll find Bateman once more. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he can
who is that?
2nd and 8 coming up. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You
go! Good game. Good game.
And the Dolphins are going to have it with a chance to win the game here in overtime. Boy,
He
City,
overthrew it.
the aggressive play call,
He stopped. Damn, that's tough. He stopped too.
with the interception.
Yes, that aggressiveness sometimes comes with a price tag, doesn't it? You take the big shot downfield, trying to end the game right here, but they were ready for it, made the play, and now they have their opportunity to come down and kick a field goal and get this one over with.
46 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on second down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
Oh my God. He get bumped on his route.
All right, what can Tua do now with his drive in OT? That one, a first down pickup of 8.
He was going to fry his ass.
In motion, the tight end. Tua. That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Shoot action.
We won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. Tua to throw. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. He's got room at the 30. And he'll go out of bounds.
Hey, this nigga Jalen Waddle just blocked 3 niggas.
A big play there on the catch and run. 31 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper. A little do-it-yourself run right there and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way, take it what they can all the way to the end zone.
A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up first and goal. And that throw there going to put him over 4,000 yards passing now for the season, maybe strengthening his MVP consideration.
And you figure with still a handful of games left to play, 5,000 yards is not totally out
Good
of
D.
the possibility. The way he is playing, I think he's going to get there.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Let's go. This
Tagovailoa.
dude ain't passed the ball all game.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It'll be their second and final timeout, remember.
I
here
swear I
in
got
overtime. We'll be back.
I got ball there.
A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. Here's Tua.
Yo, how was he getting? Oh,
And absolute stunned silence here as they have come in and stolen this one in overtime. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout, but instead they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm
he
still
gonna
catching
strip that
myself
bitch.
after that one because when you have that
He
much
gonna be tired. I'm telling
and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often.
Oh,
And in
better
this
stop.
case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
so for the Dolphins, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-5. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Mile High to take on the Broncos. Meanwhile, for
Goal
Las
line
Vegas,
normal.
it's just their third loss as they fall now to 10-3. And they'll get a home date next week against the Minnesota Vikings.